Our next guest provides all kinds of cool stuff, because if you don't have the things he sells and makes and provides, you're missing out. Like solid-state drives, data storage solutions, memory, accessories for Macs and PCs, and your mobile devices. He's the founder and CEO of Other World Computing. You hear him frequently on Into Tomorrow. Larry O'Connor, welcome to the show. How are you?
Doing great, thanks, Dave.
And I say frequently because we want to hear you more frequently. You've built an audience with some great digital tips over the last few months that you've been able to share with us. So we're hoping to hear more of those from you, because you're in the thick of things with folks that are saying, I got problems, and you're solving their issues. So.
We'll make sure it happens. I enjoy it. We'll put the time in for sure. Fantastic.
Very cool. Tell me what you're showing here at CES. You've got a great exhibit just upstairs here in the South Hall from our broadcast booth. A lot of cool stuff you're showing.
Yep, right around the corner, 30572 this year. I mean, this is just like a few of the things we've got upstairs, but we've got our Thunderbolt 2 dock. It's really the dock to end all docks. It's got pretty much every port you could possibly need. For any system that's Mac or PC with a Thunderbolt port. One cable brings you HDMI with 4K, brings you 5 USB 3 ports, brings you a FireWire 800 port, audio in, audio out, gigabit Ethernet, and another Thunderbolt port, so you can daisy chain that next device. But one dock, high performance. Those USB ports are full speed, not half speed like a lot of them out there.
Yeah. I mean, they're real USB 3.
That's right, absolutely.
And it's called the Thunderbolt 2 dock.
Yeah, keep it simple.
And you weren't kidding. As I spun this around for the camera, you talk about every connector you can think of and then some. This is anybody's dream who has things to connect.
And it charges too. Those ports on the side are data and up to 2.1 amps out for charging tablets and such. So it's we put 2 years plus into this thing.
I'll bet there was some good research and development in here, and a lot of standards, I'm guessing, that you had to be sure to meet, right?
Absolutely. You don't just throw them in a box and hope they work together. There's a lot of certifications, a lot goes into making all those interfaces work great through Thunderbolt in one happy device, and yeah, that's the dock to end them all.
And the dock is available now, and for how much?
$249. You can go to the website, and yes, it's shipping. Well, it's shipping the pre-orders right now. We're still catching up. Actually, our second production is about 70% sold out. That'll begin shipping in 2 weeks. Wow. First production sold out 2 weeks after. So 2 weeks before we started shipping it, 2 weeks after introduction. I mean, there's a big demand for a dock that does it right, and we knew we had a pretty good dock, but clearly demand has shown us.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a great problem to have when you're oversold and in fact sold out before they're even finished production and can be shipping. So that tells you got something really cool there.
First time we did a pre-order, and it was the right product because we were able to really ramp things up and get things going a little earlier than we would have otherwise. We don't like vaporware. We like real product that we're shipping.
Of course. But when you start teasing folks with every connection or connector you'll ever need, that you get their attention, and rightly so. Now,
yes, sir.
Tell me about the OWC Thunderbay 4 Mini. What is this?
This is a Thunderbolt 2 4-bay solution that supports data rates of up to 1,400 megabytes a second through a single Thunderbolt 2 port. It's compatible with any computer with a Thunderbolt port, but 4 2.5-inch drives. We ship it pre-configured up to 4 terabytes with SSD, up to 8 terabytes with hard drive, or you can buy it without drives, and we're happy to let you put whatever drives you like in it. But it's extremely fast, easy, user-friendly, and exceptionally high performance.
And available now, right?
Shipping right now. Began shipping about 5 weeks ago.
For how much?
From $379.
Okay, and again, you mentioned that if you've got your own drives, and you may, I mean, some folks, creative folks, or editors and photographers and whatever else might say, no, I want to put my own stuff in there. You can make that happen easily.
Certainly, I mean, it's an open platform. It's extremely high performance, and when certainly it's not a $30 or $50, even $100 USB enclosure, but 1,400 megabytes a second is nothing to scoff at.
Exactly, and when speed counts, you want something that's going to deliver, right?
And his big brother's upstairs. It's got, it takes 4 3.5-inch drives, and that unit goes up to 24 terabytes.
Oh my gosh.
So
I see Chris's eyes lit up with video storage capacity. 24 terabytes. It's like, now you're talking. That's the kind of thing. You can never have enough memory. You and I have talked about that on the show anyway, whether it be RAM or storage capacity. You can always use more memory.
Certainly. I mean, even if you have plenty of space for what you have right now, it's great to have the backup capability. Put a RAID 5, turn in, there's all sorts of options. You don't want to have too little. Yeah,
that's for sure. Now, what else is this here in front of me that is slid open?
This guy is our brand new, and this is actually a CES preview. This is our brand new Viper Thunderbolt SSD solution. This guy is an 8-blade array. It goes up to 8 terabytes of total storage, and again, 1,400 megabytes per second across a single channel, and sustain. I mean, it's designed even in the heaviest load to maintain peak performance. Put two of them together, and you hit about 2.5 gigabytes a second.
So this is all SSD here.
Yes, sir.
Which you and I have talked about several times on the show in the past about once you go SSD, you can't go back. Solid state drive's the way to go.
And if you're in video production, you need something a real workhorse to process those files through. This guy up to 8 terabytes is your friend.
Wow, it is your friend, no doubt. How much is this and available now?
We haven't announced pricing yet. It's available in February, but it'll be, let's just say, very competitive, and for what it does, extremely impressive.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what else have you got that was hiding behind here?
Yeah, this guy, and actually we don't want to slide it because it's not actually fully assembled because we had him demonstrate the inside. But nonetheless, this is our Envoy Pro. This is actually it was recognized in 2014 and now again in 2015 by CES as an innovation. It won a Stevie Award earlier last year. This guy goes up to 1 terabyte. It's SSD, obviously very light. Fist palm in your hand, run it over with a car, and it'll survive. But over 400 megabytes a second, sustained via USB 3.
My gosh! So this is a nice portable SSD. Very lightweight. I mean, I almost thought it was just a dummy unit, but no, it's an actual unit and does the job. And it's very Star Trek-ish too. If you're looking, it's got a real smooth finish and yet some beveled edges and whatnot. It's very neat.
It's clean.
Yeah, no, it's very cool. And it looks like something on a keychain almost or something.
That's the new Envoy Pro Mini. Keychain size up to 240 gigs. Also, yeah, the cap comes up.
It does come up. I thought I was going to break something. Oh, okay. Now this is SSD in here.
Yep, it's up to 240 gigabytes currently, over 400 megabytes a second. Wow. Soon a half terabyte, and later, of course, we're bringing up to 1 terabyte when this one goes to 2. But same performance and an even smaller profile, and it's tapered so it doesn't lift up when you stick it in a lot of Ultrabooks and the MacBook Air. A lot of the drives out there, you stick them in, it lifts them up. This one, we built this right.
Yeah, oh, no doubt. Boy, somebody distract Larry as he leaves the broadcast booth because there's so many good things. And real quick, because we're running out of time, you've got a Bluetooth wireless keypad.
The accountant's best friend.
Yeah.
It connects reliably, stays connected, has a great key feel. This is a keypad that was built right. Very portable, again, Bluetooth wireless. You can't go wrong with it. And again, with an Apple, it matches up to the Apple keyboard. It works with any Mac or PC. But a big complaint is going from one keyboard to the other is the keys don't feel real good on a lot of keypads.
Yeah, this one has a good feel to it.
Very important, and you got it, absolutely.
And before we flat out run out of time, he brought some cables, and I'm thinking, okay, come on, everybody has cables. These things have 5-year warranty. And tell me about the other features and advantages to these USB cables, for example.
Certainly, they have a braided sleeve that protects them. They have an advanced, I should say, an enhanced would be probably the better term, strain relief. These are built to last. I mean, we've seen so many cables, and we go all over the place, and when we need a solution, we turn to ourselves as well. And this was a cable that was built to last versus fail at that little break point and give you hassle. So we built a cable that's nice. It's kind of stylish, kind of looks cool, and it's built to really go to the distance. And yeah, 5 years warranty was a no-brainer.
Yeah, where do you get cables with a 5-year warranty? And it's like, well, invest in that, and you won't have any problem. Larry, you're always fun to talk to, and always neat to pick your brain and solve some of these digital dilemmas that we all face. And we look forward to you continuing to do that on the program into tomorrow.
I appreciate it, Dave. Thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. The founder and CEO of Otherworld Computing. You want to visit macsales.com or PC Sales for us Windows kind of folk. PCSales.com works as well. We'll link you there, too. Hit us up at intotomorrow.com. Back with more from Las Vegas and the 2015 International CES on Into Tomorrow here on the Advanced Media Network.